Well, I have no idea what's going on, you guys. I'm sorry. There's not going to be. I'm not going to subject y'all to the game audio today because it's doing something pretty quirky, and I've not had it do that before, unless it's done it before and I didn't know about it. Um, but yeah, it's being super weird. It's doing the same. It's doing the same noise. I can tell by the. Nope, I did not fix it. It is not. It is not fixed. Um, it's super weird, and I'm like, do I? What's going on, Nomaru? Sorry, there's no game audio right now because it's making a really super stuttery, choppy sound, and I've turned off everything, turned it back on again, and it's still doing the same thing. So, um, trying to look at my. So the way I have it, like I was saying before, the way that I have it right now is that the audio and video comes out from the Series X into a splitter, and then from there it goes to the TV and to the Elgato HD 60S. Now, my stream that I did last week was using this same setup, and I'm pretty sure that it didn't do this. It didn't do the audio thing then. If it did, no one told me, and I didn't pay attention. And I don't go back and usually watch my videos either. So there's that. Um, so I don't know what to do about it. So right now, you're just gonna be hearing me. Um, because I don't want to subject you to the nonsense that is the audio. And right now I'm just kind of looking at my um, yes, it's awful sounds. Yes. I mean, the game is fun. That's the thing. That's what you're missing out on. You're missing out on the actual game itself. But yes, the sounds that it is currently making um, into this whole thing is nonsense, and so that's why it is muted. And I'm just trying to think of what other possible things I can change up in order to fix it, but I don't think there is anything that I can do right now. So I'm not going to worry about it. So, with that, we're just going to jump right into a game. I'm going to play for a little bit. I will try to keep y'all entertained with me versus hearing what the game has to say. So there's going to be a lot of narration. There's not going to be a lot of sound effects because I'm not that good at it. And what else can I say? Um, I'm just singing, trying one more thing before I commit to the nonsense that is, yeah. Activating it and deactivating it did absolutely nothing. Advanced audio properties. Let's see. What do we have here? No, that did nothing. nothing either. Changing it to mono did nothing. The balance. So sync offset. No. Sorry, I'm just trying some different things while I have it and I'm looking at it, but it doesn't seem like it is really giving me much of an option on how to fix it. I'll have to look it up later, that's all. I mean, I could be doing this same kind of thing all night today and it'll probably do the same thing. So yeah. So be it. Let's get to going. I'll be able to hear it and it'll sound normal to me. I'm sorry that y'all won't be able to hear it. Because I'm listening to it from the splitter as well, right? So it's splitting from the Xbox it's going into the splitter and it's going to the TV and to the Elgato, and I'm listening to it from the TV and it sounds just fine. At least it will be once it actually comes up. I blame Microsoft too. It's all their fault. Yeah. Audio sounds fine to me, but I can tell you're still getting that same noise. So I turned it on and then I turned it back off. So you heard it and then it's gone. It's still there. And I don't know why. It's like I updated. So the Elgato did need to be updated. So I did update that. I don't believe there's no updates available for Stream Elements. Is there any for OBS? Let's see. There's none available for OBS. So I don't know. Nothing for the OBS. Nothing for there was one for the Elgato and I did that one. So yeah, there's nothing else I can think of besides just like hitting the power switch on my just like do a hard power off for like everything, which I don't feel like doing right now. I'll do it at the end of this and leave it off overnight and then turn it back on in the morning, see what happens. But we're gonna keep on going with the SD Gundam Battle Alliance. Oh, excuse me. I am working on my Freedom Gundam, which I really, really like. Sorry, I am munching on some chocolate. Gotta love Costco, and they're just like big old bag of chocolate candies, and then like the big old bag of just like sweet stuff. It's my jam. It's my go-to. I'm trying to think. What kind of... I might just see if I can find some audio. It's like too bad SoundCloud went away. Or not SoundCloud. The Twitch's soundtrack. I know there's a lot of other ones out there right now, but I probably should have looked into that before I started. Let's see. Game caster. Nope. There's lots of stream beats, huh? I'll have to look at that later. It's just a lot to manage right now. Okay, cool. So, MS settings, mobile suit settings. Right now, this is the one I'm using. It's from... I can't see what that says. Something, 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 seed. It's all maxed out. I'm waiting for the next upgrade. I don't have the ability to uncap yet. I need second level uncapped materials all rounder. I need 4 and I have 0. So that's going to be some time, but either way, still good to go. So this is my favorite one right now. Skill sets. I'm almost, not almost. I'm getting closer to level 15, then I can unlock another pilot skill. And we'll go from there. But we're just going to jump into this next mission. So that's all clear and clear. So there's the Big Zam's last stand. There's a true story there. That's clear. Just making sure I didn't miss anything. So, Big Zam's last stand. Hopefully you all have your beverage handy. I have myself a nice whiskey soda. It's probably around right here. I'm going to have to refill it soon. But I'm going to be playing for a while. I don't have to get up early for the kiddos. I did this morning, so I get to sleep in. So that means I got more time tonight. So it's at least going to be till midnight. It might be 1. At the very latest, it'll be 2. But that's the latest. Because I got to get up at like 10 or 10:30, somewhere around there. Yeah. So I'm going to get myself to level 15. I'm also going to get these 2 guys up to level 15. And then I'm going to switch those 2 out for someone else. Just for fun. Partner 1. What does that... Oh! Is that the Gundam they pilot? Yes, I believe it is. Has a little picture there. So that means if I do level up theirs, then that means that they get stronger too. Okay. At least that's what I think. I'm not 100% sure on that. I could totally be wrong. Okay. Well, we're just gonna launch. We're just gonna leave it at that. Like I said, I'm sorry though that there's no audio today on the game side. Now, for the Battle of Solomon, this should put a bow on things. We've achieved breakout for all of Tekadon in the break mission, including Boss Orga. That just leaves finding the mobile armor, right? That's the long and short of it. The full armor Gundam that gave us the nice improv session in the back is back in the Thunderbolt sector now. Ensign Io Fleming came and went like a thunderbolt, alright. Juno got rhythm, Juno. This mission takes place after that green mobile armor the Big Zam sets out for Solomon. You'll be outside Solomon, supporting the Gundam. If you can just bring down that mobile armor, the Battle of Solomon is good as won. We're mending our own future, huh? Is this what it's meant to look to the future? What lies ahead for us? Hermes Mercury, just what do you know? What is it you're trying to tell us? Battle time. Kantanka. Gonkaran. Nice try, punk. The Big Zam can shrug off long-range beams like they're nothing. Oh, oh my god, he laid waste. Holy crap. I'll take you all to hell with me. Sad as it is, this is war. Below, AA defenses. I'm not out of this yet. Oh my god. The machine's losing balance. Ooh, way to bring it down. I'm not through yet. I'm actually just seeing if there's any goodies over here for me. I'm not aiming for that. Get out of here. Everything's reloading now. I'm only guessing I'm supposed to take out all that stuff too, but it kind of makes sense. Oh, there's so much going on, I don't really know. Since you're already down there, I'm gonna just take you out. Okay, now what? This way. Invalid. Man, my reload time is hella long. Oh, screw you, buddy. Oh. How do I get my buddies to do their special attacks? Boo. Ah, get off me. Get him. There we go. Oh, okay, I see it now. So they actually have their bar up top that tells me... out of here. So I just wasn't paying attention. They actually have their special bar up top, and I just need to hit the directional button either to the left or to the right, and then that will attack. That will let them use their special attack. That was close. Got to be ready for anything. Yeah, they took a little bit of a beating out there. I had to use at least one health bar, which was different. Well, not different. I had to use one, that was a good amount to use. I wasn't losing all of my health that I had, so good to go. What would I pick up? Gundam Blueprint. Some parts. Ooh, an achievement. All right. Oh, weekly quest. All right. Analyzed. Oh, so close, so close. What was that shadow on the mobile armor? Just looking at it made my knees tremble. Darkness. The power that flows through humans is something we AIs can't perceive. What form does my power take? Uh-oh. I don't know if that's a good question. Is it like that for all humans, or did it manifest that way specifically because it came from Vice Admiral Dozel? That's a very good question. A power that flows through the human body. Do we have that too? Well, that's a buffet's worth of food for thought. Now that we've assured Solomon will fall just as canon dictates. My concern is now the post-disaster era data. Olga save, Tekadan save. But there were no Gundam frames to be found. Doesn't look like there's any Gundam frame data in this whole directory. Curious. What? I'm all the way out here for nothing? That's some bull. That just about wraps up the repairs in this directory. Guess we ought to fix that rambunctious post-disaster era. Mukazi, Akihiro, McGillis, unable to confirm within this directory. It's like Howard says, you can't finish a puzzle with the pieces missing. But what does that leave? Did they shift layers to another directory? That's actually quite possible. We did find a secret passage leading to the next directory. Okay, yeah, but that's definitely a trap, right? I mean, it can't be that easy. Security hole. Leaving a honeypot to catch a hackers is the oldest trick in the book. But would he really take such an indirect approach? True. You think he'd just come right at us just like last time. Considering that, we should go ahead and make for the next directory. I keep getting blocked at the access point. No answer from the admin system either. Might have something to do with the irregular break missing. Sorry for the yawning. It's been a long day. Agreed. We got to get back to Odessa and our own history. Juno, what's the plan, Juno? I'm gonna whip up a quick wall breaching program. Haro, I'm hooking a keyboard up to you, okay? Come on, Miss Juno. Even for you, this is all spaghetti code. Granted, she has done a minor spot bug fix for a fragment key before. But this is accessing the main system. There's no way she's getting anywhere without system-side support, right? The way this code is patterned, it's too inconsistent to have been written by an AI. Juno, what is it, Juno? Yes, this security hole is pretty well camouflaged, but there's no way it originated from a basic system error or spec fault. Now watch as I give it the finishing touch. What? It's finished already? What? Why does that shock you? I repaired a bug fragment key before, and I've been analyzing the code in my free time. Like, hello, pay attention to me. I got skills, yo. You're some kind of super hacker. I'm just a programmer. Please don't let me in with the creepy black hat crowd. Instead of red hat crowd. Juno, next directory, accessible. Sorry, I gotta grab my hoodie. I got cold all of a sudden. Okay. Should be good for now. I'm gonna toss up some links in the chat, so just giving y'all a heads up. Okay. All right, here we go. I wanted to put in the password. You got dibs next time, okay? Well, I guess we're moving on. I never did find out what Hermes meant by look to the future. The futures led to Xeon's Operations Rubicon and the Federation's Operations Symbolo so far. I wonder where it'll lead next. Angels and Demons End. Directory 4, Red Water Star. This is a Tekadon one. We successfully transferred into the next directory, Miss Juno. What can I say? When you're good, you're good. Juno, amazing. Juno, programming whiz. An emergency call? No way. Yours truly caused a bug? Incorrect, Juno. Unknown personality program. Trespassing. Unknown. Personality program, so an invader, basically. Unable to trace, unable to trace. Location unknown. Sakura, is there any way to scan the facility? Time for last resort. Split it up and look. I'll go check the hangar. Your last resort is making us work. They probably got in through a hole in my program. Haro, cut the alert. Roger that. Where should Haro search, Juno? Stay here on standby. Commander and I will go to the computer room, so let us know if you pick anything up. Good hunting, boss. Haro got it. Haro, hunting good. It's kind of funny. I picked up a trace of a faulty sector over there. Nothing's tripped scans since then. Wait, maybe I was the one who tripped them. So it would seem. Sakura 1351420. It's Sakura Slash, you Crimson Spectacle Creeper. I'd appreciate it if you record my name and spare me that barbed tongue of yours. Sure, let me just create a new partition for pointless data no one needs. She doesn't recognize the file name or control code. Looks like it's an overwrite then. Oh, that's hilarious. You've got explaining to do. Juno's program has been scanned and the security hole has been plugged. There's nowhere to run. Remarkable. Just what I expect from their AI. I'm afraid fully analyzing Lady Juno's programs is beyond your ken, however. As long as you're an AI, that is. That's why this time they picked me, or rather, Lady Juno. I'm being hacked? You... How to tell Miss Juno there's an invader. Oof. To speak to her without your knowing, to entrust something to her and to him. That's why I'm here. Now stand up. Show me the bridge. Sakura Slash. As you wish, Master Hermes. Ooh, the red eyes. Creepy. Haro, did you really find the invader? What is all of this about Sakura? Juno, Sakura crazy. Crimson Spectacle Creeper, take her. Juno. Please don't make that a thing. If you're going to provide a pet name, might I suggest a Crimson Spectacled Connoisseur? Hermes Mercury, so you were the invader. Then the reason Sakura went all buggy. I have no issues to report. Why do you ask for an officer, Juno Astarte? I am as right as rain. I know that isn't true. Hermes, what did you do to her? She's operating on data I created. She's being monitored, you see. As it is, things look a bit bleak. Monitored? By whom? That I cannot say. She piqued the interest of a G universe-wide surveillance program. That's a thing? She's been blabbing about stuff nonstop since I got here. As a submersible program, Ilion Stable is protected by a search-eluding barrier program. Based on analysis from 2 trips to a garbage space, the barrier is weakening. That is how I managed this little invasion. Backdoor, secret pathways, Hermes unfair, Hermes. Be quiet, you excitable hamster ball. That's only half true. Precisely, there was no need for a backdoor or the like. After all, this isn't the first time I've used the Ilion stable. I knew it. You were here before us. Time is short, but I must convey everything. Interesting. How did that just fall randomly? That makes no sense. Time is short, but I must convey everything I can to you before it's too late, warned Officer Juno Astarte. Fine, out with it, Herman. My room is haunted. I'm like, wait a second. It's like it didn't fall very far. You can just barely see it. I'm gonna change the camera just a little bit. So this is the dice case. So this fell like that. And I was like, why is this down here? Like, that doesn't make any sense. But yeah, that's what happened. Tilt that back a little bit. Yeah. This is an old house. So my wife and I, we bought in 2020, and this house was built in 1937. So it's got some years to it. So I'm sure something went down in this house maybe at some point. Is it a Craftsman? I honestly don't know what type of house this is. But it needs, what does it need? The outside needs updating for sure. You know what? Let me look at my phone. I don't think it's a Craftsman. I think that would have been... Mission failed. We'll get him next time. Mission failed. Why didn't I hear that? That's weird. I should have heard that alert. Okay, I'm glad you heard it. I should have heard it on my side too. That's kind of like weird that it didn't. Properties, default. Oh, that's why. Okay. I fixed that now. Let me just double check the old listing. I don't think it's a Craftsman house. The neighborhood that we're in is way newer than the house that we actually have. I just want to see the listing. I don't think I can see the listing anymore. No, it won't let me look at it. Oh, wait. Yeah, it doesn't say. Yep, built in 1937. But yeah, So it's got some work that needs to be done to it, but nothing pressing that will keep it from that's keeping us from being in it. Uh, like we will eventually do the roof. It's fine. It's manageable. It doesn't leak or anything like that. Um, the deck needs to be fixed. It's usable, but it could be better. Um, some quirks around the house. Nothing so bad that we couldn't just move in. I mean, there was a lot of stuff wrong with the house before, that the previous owner kind of did, but nothing, nothing, nothing that we couldn't handle. Let's just leave it at that. And my drink is empty. So I'm going to take a quick break. I will be right back. I don't think I'm going to do another whiskey. I think I'm going to go grab a beer. I'll be back. Okay, back to the narrations. Fine, out with it, Hermes. Why were we drawn to this G universe anyways? For me, it's because I'm a programmer, right? And you're essential as well, my dear commander. An expert pilot partner for a genius programmer. You know, there have been a lot of breaks related to the era we come from. Allow me to first elaborate on the time now gone, from when G Universe was forged. Sakura told us when we got here. No need to waste time on old info. To ignore Master Hermes' gracious explanation is an act not so easily forgiven. Perhaps a jolt of electricity is more to your liking. You can do that? No, I'm good. Hermes, just say it, Hermes. G Universe is an archive of Gundam history. Put another way, it's a record of human conflict. Here, those records are simulated and their outcomes predicted. But it seems experiments were conducted introducing abnormal elements to alter those outcomes. Are you talking about breaks? I mean, who made this place to begin with? And for what? I looked into it myself and could find no concrete answers. Oh, excuse me. This world is a database, right? Shouldn't you be able to find its foundation? It appears this system was created in a notably distant past. I think you need coffee, not beer. Well, I don't plan on staying up too late, so I'm going to enjoy this time while I can, because I do need to get some sleep at some point. And why not beer? Oh, there is that. A nice coffee stout would be delicious, but I don't have any right now. After an uncountable number of updates, what one might describe was the original data was lost or overwritten. I'm going to bed though, so have a good night. Good night, Kirby Jules. Thanks for joining. Sorry you had to deal with the crazy noise at the beginning. I will fix it eventually, hopefully. But who knows? I haven't had one, but I want to. Yeah, there's some coffee. There's some good coffee stouts out there. It's been a while since I've had one. Let me see if I can find one that I've had in the past. Hey, I'm just glad that I let you know. Yes, I'm glad you did too. Thank you very much. Much appreciated. Notifications, profile, activity. No, I can only go back the last 30 days. So I use this app called Untapped. Spelled. It's not UNTAPPD. I like it. I believe it was my now brother-in-law introduced me to it. Or maybe it was someone else. Don't remember who. But basically, you take the app, you can scan the barcode of whatever. So I just scanned the barcode of this beer. It pulls it up. I check it in that I'm drinking it, how I'm drinking it, where I'm drinking it, where I purchased it from. It's basically just like it just keeps track of all the things, like any beer that you've had at any point. And so if I've Yeah, it's a beer log. That's basically it. But you can like rate it. You can say like, oh, okay, whether I liked it or not. So if you like, if I haven't had it before, like I can type it in and see if like, oh, I've had this one. I'm going to try something different. Or, oh, I do like this one. This one's a good one, so I'll get it. But I really like it, and I've been using it for a while, to the point that, let's see. Sorry, just give me a second here. So, yes, I am. So I joined this app. I've been using this app. Wow, I didn't realize I've been using it for this long. I've been using this app since July of 2014. Now, this isn't really. What's up, Dark Man? This doesn't really count for it. Like I didn't do every beer in this one, but I did quite a few of them. So I've had 924 check-ins, and so far I've had 516 distinct different beers over this time, which doesn't seem right. That seems like a lot, but it's also been almost 10 years. Checking out the Steam sale, a couple days left. Yeah, if I did more stuff on Steam, I totally. You know what? Honestly, I think the Steam Deck would get me to buy more Steam games, but I'm just not. It's about one per week. Yeah, that's about one per week. That's one different beer per week, which is kind of interesting when you think about it that way. But yeah, it's pretty fun. I like it. I definitely drink, for the most part, one. Well, I wouldn't say that I drink a new beer every week, but that's kind of crazy when you think about it that way. That's basically what it averages out to. I drink one new beer every week. I've tried what it feels like a lot, but it may not be. I bet I have the same beer multiple times for the first time, forgetting that I've had it before. Yes, I know that I'm like, man, I feel like I've had this one. And then it's like, oh, I haven't. And then it's like, oh, I've never had this before. And then I definitely like, oh, nope, I had this one like a couple years ago. But I like it. It's a fun app. It's a fun way to try a bunch of different beers. Everything is currently maintained automatically by the admin system AI. No doubt about it. They must be the admin system. So this plan of theirs is what they want to do. So this plan of theirs is what they want to do to fix breaks? Hardly. That said, it is undeniable that fixing breaks will lead to the plan's fruition. Sorry, these glasses, while I like them, I don't like the fact that they're super reflective. Like when I look at the camera and you can see like the light and everything. That's not necessarily what I want, but that is the nature of glasses. But they kind of help me look at the screen a little bit longer. Master Hermes, saying anything more will get you flagged by the admin system in a search term check. You keep mentioning all this vague info like not having memories. What's the deal? Is this all because of protection protocols? Dude, I can't keep my glasses clean for anything. Yeah, I know. Same here. Like I'm luckily I have like this little case. I think this is what they came in. Maybe not. Yes, they are. So I use this. Luckily it's close by. But like as soon as I like take them off, my hair will get in front of it and it'll get dirty and it's like, ugh. I have a little bit of a rule not to drink at home except for special occasions. I'm not an alcoholic, but I think it would be easy for me to develop a dependency if I did. Yeah, I typically only drink at home on the weekends. I try not to during the week. Mainly because I try to exercise during the week. and then I don't exercise on the weekend. Not that I drink in it to any excess of anything like that. Mainly because I am home. But yeah, I do like my whiskey. I do like some of the the beers that I choose to purchase. I don't like all beers. I like the beers that I buy. And yeah. Ooh, one drink that I did make over on Thanksgiving is called a fireside coffee, which is awesome. What you do, you get a nice goblet. Doesn't matter the size of the goblet. Well, it really just depends on how much coffee you want. But what you do is that you get a nice glass, pour half an ounce or an ounce of 151 into it, of rum 151. I should be specific, of rum 151. You light that shit on fire. While it's flaming, you throw some cinnamon and sugar in it, and it sparkles, and it's just like all super cool. Then you pour in an ounce of Kahlua and a cup or more of coffee. It's pretty good. It's pretty simple, and it's a pretty fun drink to have when you're just lounging around the house after eating like a shit ton of turkey. And no, I didn't take U.S. judging at all. No more. Don't worry. I totally get that mindset because I've definitely had that mindset in the past. But yeah, I didn't think you were judging at all. But that coffee is one that my wife and I that we had in Coeur d'Alene. We went on our anniversary there one year, and one of the restaurants we went to served that as they're like, you look at their menu and there's like this, like the difference, like, oh, a little coffee drink at the end of the night. And they made that for us. And I was like, ooh, that's awesome. And like, it's like a whole like the whole thing about it is like, it's a presentation, lighting the 151 on fire. Like that's part of the presentation, especially if you pour it in the glass and you kind of swirl around so that the 151 is all over the glass. And once you light it, it just like lights up the whole glass. And then throwing the cinnamon and sugar in, because the sugar tends to caramelize and it like makes and the cinnamon too, it makes it like kind of sparkle at it. So it's actually kind of a fun drink to make. It's just has 151 and Kahlua in it, and then it's just coffee. But it's a pretty simple thing to make, but it's pretty fun. It tastes good too. So there's that. I typically only do one, just because I'm usually drinking before Thanksgiving dinner, and then like I have wine, and then it's like it's that, and then something else afterwards. I wonder what the alcohol content ends up being. Well, you don't burn it all off. You only burn it for a brief period to just throw in cinnamon and sugar. So, and let's see, 151 is 75.5% alcohol. It's only lit for 10, 15 seconds, not very long. Because you don't want it to burn for too long, because then the glass gets too hot between the 151 and the coffee. Yeah, so it doesn't do much. Yes, you add coffee to it, which dilutes it, and then the Kahlua is a rum and coffee liqueur, and that's only like 25%, I think. I have a bottle, but it's over there more, and I'm not gonna go get it. So it's kind of funny because like between the two of them, it's like, oh, it's 100% alcohol, but it's like severely diluted with the amount of coffee. So you get the taste of it, but it's nothing. It's nothing that you can't drink. I mean, you'll definitely be like, oh yeah, you can taste it, but it's not like having a shot of 151 is just like burning, like a burn, like you wouldn't believe. And it's not that because you're drinking it with coffee, so it's definitely mellowed out some. But yeah, it's a fun drink to have. It's definitely the one that I typically only do during the holidays, because it's a good, nice little after dinner drink. So my apologies. They keep a short leash on my consciousness. I merely found an opening to operate more privately. It's called a fireside coffee. Let me see if I can look at my notes, because it's an old note. Oh, Lakeview Lounge Spanish Coffee is what it's called. Not fireside. I think I just called it a fireside coffee because it gets lit up. But it's a pretty simple recipe. But it's pretty good. I like it. Sorry, I'm looking at it, looking for. Let's see. Nope, that's not right. Okay. Yes. All right. So the place that we had it was Beverly's in Coeur d'Alene, and it was at the Lakeview Lounge, which I'm guessing is just the name of the lounge within inside of Beverly's. I'm gonna see if I can find menu or something. It was a pretty dope spot. Definitely enjoyed the drinks there. Menu. There's the menu. Oh, sweet. Happy hour menu? Is it under happy hour? Nope. Dine in Lakeview menu. There we go. Not that either. That's just something else. So we'll just do the dine-in menu. Excuse me. See if they even still have it on the menu. Beverages. Cocktails and flights. Nope, not there. What about... Huh, they don't have... I mean, it's definitely not listed on their menu, is what I should say. It's not to say that it's not there anymore. It's just not listed on their... Well... They probably still do have it. It's just not. After dinner. Oh, it's on the dinner page? Okay. Let's see. Oh, after dinner. I see it. After dinner. Dun, 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 dun. From the bar. Spanish coffee. Yes. Oh, there's coin. Oh, I'm missing an ingredient. Yep, there's a Spanish coffee. All right, I need to add that to my list. I've been making it wrong all this time. I'm going to have to tell my wife. She's going to be mad. She won't be mad. It's still good. COINTREAU. Okay. I need to get some of that because that is what I don't have. We don't do the whipped cream though. I'm not a big fan of whipped cream. I probably should make that an option for people. Yeah, I don't have either. I don't have either at the house, but I definitely. It's not like it's a hard thing to find either. Um, but yes, I am going to also take a picture. Camera. No, that's me. I'm gonna have to send this to my wife and be like, I've been making it wrong all of these years. I've only actually made it like, I think I've only made it like 3 or 4 times. Yeah, we have these big warehouse stores for now for alcohol. Yes. Good old Costco. I don't know if I need that much, but yeah. Sorry, just give me 1 second here. I'm gonna just message. What in the world? Why would I be getting a call? Ignore. Oh yeah, Total Wine. Yeah, yeah, yeah. I feel like Cointreau. I don't Cointreau. I don't know how it's pronounced. I feel like that one is a pretty common liqueur. But either way. Yeah, exactly. It's probably at a lot of grocery stores. Oh, wait. Actually, I think I do have some. 1 second. I wasn't sure. It's like I've heard of it before, and I'm like, why does it sound familiar? And I do have some. Not a whole lot. I mean, it's only like to right here, but I have some. It is all in French, so I don't know what it says. Wait, here we go. Our master distiller carefully selects the best sweet and bitter orange peels that uses traditional distillation methods to create cointreau. Cointreau. I don't know how to pronounce it. Natural and crystal clear. It's the heart of the finest, best known cocktails. Alcohol, sugar, and orange peels. So sweet. I do have some. So I can actually make him correctly. My beverage is empty was having some tea. But yes. Yeah. I mean, I have some. Not a whole lot. I'm going to have to get some more. So cool. I'll be right back. It's kind of funny because the only reason I even have that is because it was gifted to me. And it was gifted to me at that level because when my mom was moving, she was like, I'm not taking all of this with me. So here you go. So she gave me that. And I was like, I don't know what I'm going to do with this, but okay. Thanks. Thanks, Mom. So, yeah, I have some booze from her that I didn't have a need for until now. So yeah, the next time I make one, it will have the correct in it. Sorry, I'm getting some noises from the kids' monitor. Make sure everything is good to go. Okay, everything looks good to go. Okay, sorry, got distracted. I'm back. Okay, are they doing anything to you? Are the fixes we're handling, were they originally yours? Yes, my personality was corrected, my memories of that time deleted, and protections enacted. Hi, back. I'm Nomaru. Yes, I am back. Does that mean we'll eventually meet the same fate? That would be a negative. As long as you continue fixing breaks, they will provide their silent acquiescence. Sorry, give me 1 second here. Okay. You're collecting Gundam and mobile armor data from across history. Why exactly is that? Information regarding the plans and implementation of all such data is protected, I'm afraid. We're being forced to work without understanding why. Would it be nice to put them in our shoes? Indeed, but I believe we can still speculate. Any thoughts, my dear commander? Ah, indeed. Developing a new mobile suits using history's best. There's a certain romanticism there. Yeah, but that doesn't answer the why. Theorizing about this is all quite fascinating, but we currently lack data. That's why I came here to relay to you. I knew one person who would reply something like, "Hi, back, I'm Friday. Want to come over Saturday for Sunday?" Yes. Oh, that's awesome. I must say, you've certainly done a remarkable job of extrapolating what little you have into quite the narrative. Hmm. Sorry. Nah, never mind. Okay, I must say you've certainly done a remarkable job of extrapolating what little you have into quite the narrative. The memories I'm conveying may be fragmented, but humans are creatures capable of logic and deduction. This is a worthwhile endeavor. Something is happening in the G universe. If we're going to figure out what, we'll need to fix breaks, yeah? Indeed, I need you to ponder the future, look into Gundam history. Accept the events of history, what they lead to. That will prevent you from becoming abnormal yourself. We need to go into the admin systems layer if we ever want to make it back to the real world. Okay, we'll bite, but I want you to promise me something. Don't ever lie to us. Upon the name and honor of Hermes Mercury's, I swear it, Lady Astarte. Hermes, come on, break missions. Tell us the missions for this directory. Very well, as it seems data from our previous layer is scattered throughout this directory. The post-disaster era. Tekadon and a mobile armor, eh? We can't repair the breaks in that fight, not until we trigger the true mission. Data linked to a directory shouldn't be able to transgress into other layers. Something's afoot. So we should figure things out while history plays out as intended. We need to savage the boys of Tekadon, along with the man who will play a central role in the McGillis Farid incident. As such, the number of break missions we must persevere through are 3 in total. 2 from the Universal Century and 1 from the Cosmic Era. Now, can I borrow your ears? Okay, so UC0079 is the end of the 1 year war with Operation Star One at the Boa Q Space Force. UC0087 is 7 years after the 1 year war's ceasefire. It'll take us to Kilimanjaro Base, home to the dastardly Federation squad known as the Titans. Then there's CE-71, where we'll have to get to the Shakendu Space Fortress to prevent the firing of Genesis, a super big space laser. Based on the data, it would appear that you'll be going around resource satellites flanking the fortress. Oh, I forgot to turn this on. Ta-da! All three will end up intermingled with post-disaster historical data from the previous directory. Juno, summary, thank you. You can perform when you need to, Juno. What's with the haughty attitude? Is it me, or are your screws looser every time we speak? To register the mission, allow us to transfer the mission data to that terminal, to Haro, I mean. He's using a keyboard. Sakura's an eye, so she could install things just by touching Haro. That means he must be... Hey, Master, would you mind hurrying up just a smidge? Or would you prefer it if I bent those glasses of yours around your head? Just cool your rocket thrusters, Sakura. How odd. It would appear her personality data is becoming unstable. My program couldn't have caused it, and yet... Hold up, will Sakura go back to normal after you're gone? Indeed, no issue there. Now, it's time is of the essence, I fear. I will install the necessities and take my leave. Hermes, install missing data? Hermes. Indeed, Haro, down the proverbial hatch. Install number 0. To the one who reads and deciphers the program, thou shalt abandon all hope. Ah, Master Hermes. Ah, Mesu! Haro, you don't have to play along here, really. It's fine. Disparaging Master Hermes' edgelordiness is an act not so easily forgiven. That goes double for you. Commander, seriously, stop. It's gonna go to his head. Break missions registered. Less issues than usual. That is assuring. And you, my dear Commander, you certainly have promise. I believe you shall one day achieve a caliber much like your own. I certainly hope not. The system's periodic scans are nearly upon us. If you don't head back, won't the admin system figure out that you've left its control? Heh. Unfortunate circumstances aside, I dare say I've enjoyed my time here. I leave you with a warning, warned Officer Juno Astarte. Do not offer that Sakura / more of your trust than necessary. Hehe. If you impress anything upon that Malabar brain of yours, deadbeat, it is to be aware of me. Is to beware of me. I didn't really trust you to begin with, so no biggie there. That instability is either something odd occurring in my program or a result of her antivirus programs. Sakura was sent here by the admin system. Don't forget, you are being watched. When I'm not myself, be mindful of your words and actions, lest the admin system detect us in open rebellion. So I should pretend not to notice? I'll leave such decisions up to you, but I trust you're wise enough to avoid any missteps. You sure? She asked a lot of questions, and some of them are kind of dumb. Oh my god. Can you take her with you? More importantly, she won't remember everything that just happened. Won't she remember everything that just happened? I'll place blocks on her memories, as well as create some false ones. I'll suppose I'll have to play along. Until next we meet, somewhere within this G universe. Oh my gosh, Sakura, are you okay? Good morning, Sakura. Wakey, wakey. Sakura. Good morning, Boss Haro. Wow, this is embarrassing. It looks like I got a big data update right at the real inopportune moment. Sorry, Miss Juno. Guess it happened around the break mission briefing. Yeah, a Baokyu and Kilimanjaro base from the Universal Century and Jachin-do from the Cosmic Era, right? Right. Where do you want to start, Commander? I see. It looks like the camo program Herbie's cooked up is some fine dining. Something wrong, my fair goofball, Juno? Some questions in your yet? Sorry, I'm doing a little swap out of some snacks over here. Putting the sunflower seeds away and grabbing some sweet treats like Twizzlers and Laffy Taffy and gummy bears and stuff like that. Huh? It's more like I'm cursed. I anticipate a virus scan in your near future, Sakura. There we go. Um... Okay, the final light, Space Fortress. Storm over Kilimanjaro. Let's just do these in order. I should probably head to bed. Hope you have a good night. Good night, Nomaru. We'll chat with you later. I'm going to be at it for at least another 40 minutes, if not longer. Get it. Get out of here. Excuse me. But we'll have to just press forward. Oh, getting blasted. Oh, I didn't see those up there. Nice, nice, nice. Everybody still alive and kicking? Looks like it. Out of here. And it didn't even take 3 minutes. Boo, can't go that way. Nice. Gotta get the goods. Out of here. Bye-bye. Just getting triple teamed. No escape for you. I'm only doing this to kind of look around and see if there's anything. Strong heat source detected. The question is, am I on the same level as Lila? I guess that's Lila. I'm not actually. Oh, what? Oh, come on. Boo. Oh, come on. Oh, nailed it. I don't believe this. Die. Oh, he was just warped right out of here. That was close. Breakout successful. And as for General McGillis, get these before it's too late. That worked out. It's a good time for me to take a break. I gotta go use the bathroom. Okay, so I'm up to level 15, which is nice. Exactly what I was waiting for. So I can get my next skill, and these two should level up to 15 as well. And then I'm gonna swap them out for someone else. Wow, almost to 16. Nice chunk of parts. Okay, be back in a few minutes. Alright, first thing I'm going to do is switch up my partners. I want to find... Who do you use? Gundam, Freedom Gundam. definitely Gundam Barbatos. I guess I will do that on the next menu. Skill set. All right, here we go. Next one, Air Rider, level 16. Boo. Piercer increases damage against anti-beam fields. Increases explosive radius of attacks. Side explosive impact. Let me do mechanic for right now. Still none of those, so that's all the same. Ooh, I think Phoenix is the other one I want. Uncap. Yep. Let's do it. Those are the two I'm going to be bringing into the next battles. Barbatos and the Phoenix Gundam. Oh, no one is piloting that one, so I guess I will go. I was hoping it'd be this one. Sorry, give me a second here. I'm trying to figure out what I'm going to use instead. Can I use another Freedom Gundam? That is the question here. Maybe so. I guess this will work. I'm kind of excited to try it. I'm just checking something real quick. Get out of my face. No, thank you. I don't want any. Glitchy McGlitcherton. It's kind of hard to tell where the action is sometimes. I feel like the camera is too close. I'm just checking around to see if there's... Okay, that's where I came from. So now I have two. Got a full squad right here. It's awesome. Okay, no complaints from me. Very nice. There we go. Oh, excuse me. Just gotta. Did I just miss? Let's go. Nice, nice, nice. No goodies. We've come a long way, right? Where did the bad guys go? Oh, geez, yeah. I think I'm gonna only go just for a little bit longer. I'm starting to get super sleepy. I'm noticing myself fall asleep like I did during my 24-hour stream. I definitely fell asleep towards the end of that. So if you go to my YouTube, you will definitely see the game day video. Day the 4th, the video number 6 has me sleeping in it. 100%. I'm not sleeping the entire time, but you will definitely see me if you watch it. Because I was getting super tired, just like I am right now. But it's got a little bit longer. Enemy ground forces are here. Everyone fight them off with bazookas and rifles. Oh no, heat source detected. Providence Gundam, interesting. Got him. Still no sign of the Gundam that's supposed to be here, though. We'd better find it, and quick. That goes double for the man, blah, 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 blah. Told myself I'm done crying. Alright, let's see what I got now. Nice. Nice. Okay. Seems like they're bound to show up in the true mission at a Q. Did we get our hands on any fragment keys to fix this? Prepare data. 2 on hand. 2. Universal Century and post-disaster histories. Compared to the usual multi-layered breaks, the data formatting was a touch different this time. You mean like how there's multiple Gundams from different timelines at Q? A Q? Remember how there were 2 routes to the white base? There was one that went around and down, and another that took us straight up through a hole. Bingo, it seemed like the break changed based on the route we took. Last piece. It won't impede formation of the true mission, but I'll make a record of it. An example of the kind of funkiness multi-layered breaks can cause. Probably a good idea to confirm the other route, too. Juno, hurry onwards, Juno. A fragment key with info bundled in. Breaks unlike any we've seen before. Sorry, I'm just double checking that. Sorry, give me a second here. Okay. That is me calling it good for tonight. This is the one that I actually meant to switch it on. Thank you all again for joining me tonight. It's been a lot of fun. I'm glad I'm getting back into streaming some more for the next 8 or so weeks. Find me Thursday over at twitch.tv/Seattle Extra Life. I'll be there this Thursday, actually. Don't know what I'm playing yet, but it will be family friendly for sure. Hopefully I will figure out what is going on with my system and why my audio was being quirky. But I will work on that hopefully tomorrow. We shall see. Sometime within the next few days. Until then, hopefully you all have a good night. It is 1 a.m. Pacific Standard Time for me right now, and I am tired. So I will see y'all later. Peace.